we have captured the Avatar! This is just the first step.
It's kind of a putz. Hi, Ro. J.K. Galloway here, jumping back into Avatar: The Last Airbender. We're on episode 6 of the first season. This one's called Masks, which, yeah, we just met Ro. Evil spirit lizard. Creepy crawly. It was like a silverfish or something. But, you know, worse, because it can change its face at will. Because apparently, for eternity, I'm guessing, he's been eating faces. This is a kid's show, right? Because, whoa, dude, like that's, no. Yeah, that's the last episode we left off, was the spirit realm, apparently, which the Avatar can willingly travel between, apparently. But also so can humans, and not just because Aang, you know, I don't know, conjured too strong and brought, you know, Katara, ugh, got in my throat there. Katara and her brother. No, apparently, like, there's just a whole city of people in this particular area, or I don't know if it's just everywhere. Don't know. Unclear. But they can also travel, or get sucked in, or get tricked in. I don't know exactly what it means. But there's a lot of evil in the spirit realm. Haven't noticed much good yet. Not painting the afterlife or other dimensions in a warm light here. But, as, you know, Aang was traveling through and trying to dodge all the, you know, misgivings and misleadings and stuff, ran into his mentor as a trick, right? I think he saw through it, but he did get to talk to him a little bit. They figured out that one avatar named Roku, you know, apparently fought Ro almost won, so now Aang is gonna go try to find Avatar Roku's temple, talk to that Avatar, and find out how he almost defeated him. You're also 12, you've been Avatar for like 7 days. Come on now. I don't know about this. Also, are we ever going to meet Avatar Amazon Firestick? I can't possibly be the first person who's made that joke. Make sure you do hit like and subscribe if you haven't. If you want just... oh, so many great jokes like that last one. Subscribe. I got tons of them. But no, I appreciate you if you would. Also, if you do want to see the full reactions to every episode we do here on YouTube, they're over at Patreon, patreon.com/JKReacts. And every episode we do here on YouTube, we give a shout out to one of our patrons. And this episode, we're going to shout out Other Boy Reactions. Different reaction channel. I actually checked out his channel. Their channel, I should say. I do. I'm old. I'll start getting the right pronouns one day. But yeah, cool channel. If you want to go check them out, go give them a sub, and then and then go to Patreon and support the channel there too. Here on my JK React. I wonder if they live at Other Boy Reactions. Let me know whereabouts you are in the world. Maybe we'll do a collab. People do collabs still, right? Is that a thing? I don't know. Masks. Yeah, we all have them. But apparently Ro's got a bunch. It's also got multiple legs. Yeah, I don't like insects. They're not my friends. But let's jump in and see if Avatar Aang can figure out a way to beat this thing. Here we go. I hope we get to find out how he got that scar on his face. Because right now, you're making me think Dad did it.
I am the commander of this ship.
And I am an admiral. Fire Lord Ozai saw fit to put me in charge of all operations related to the capture of the Avatar.
Wow. Oh, okay, pouting's not a good move, but I get it. That's messed up of his dad.
He would have shown us, the people who've been with him night and day for 3 years, a lot more respect. Instead, we've had to put up with his insults and abuse and tantrums. He may be a prince, but he's not our prince. Sir, he knows far more about sacrifice than you can ever know.
Greetings, wise sages. I'm glad to see you. My name is Aang, and I'm here to visit the Shrine of Avatar Roku.
Right.
You're supposed to be men of peace.
I'm a friend.
Are you? Is that another guy that was on Lost, by the way?
These are relics from previous avatars that my grandfather gathered for safekeeping.
Grandfather.
I need to make contact with Avatar Roku. He's the only one who can tell me how to save my friends.
Step aside.
Yeah. It's the leader of the
I
Dharma
can't do
Initiative. That's awesome.
Then you shall burn.
Who dares disturb the peace of the Avatar? Is it not customary to bow before your elders? And hop on one leg?
Jackass. Okay, yeah.
Forgive me! What did Kyoshi tell you the role of the Avatar was?
She said I need to be a fierce, merciless warrior.
The Avatar must also be a diplomat.
Right.
So, we can solve the world's problems without hurting anyone?
In theory.
Anything you need.
It has to do with Ko.
Anything but that.
Sorry.
I heard you defeated him once.
No, I never defeated him.
Right.
I only managed to take something from him. A totem that represents something that Ko needs and cannot forget.
Sounds like something he'd be willing to trade for. Thank you, Roku.
Aang,
Well,
the Avatar has to make the impossible choices, placing the world's needs ahead of your needs. It'll save you and the ones you love a lot of pain.
yeah. Oh. Oh, that's not good.
You did it. You actually got him.
Do you know what it's like to have people depending on you? To have someone's life in your hands?
I do.
Then please, let me save them. What happened to you?
Oh, yeah. I would love to hear that story.
The Earth Kingdom's forces are concentrated
Okay.
on the southern coast.
What would you do?
Your Highness, I would suggest...
Not you. Zuko. What would you do?
Horn's tactic. Enveloping flanks, leaving an escape route to draw them out.
Didn't you hear the General? They're protected by cliffs on one side.
Tundra tanks to come over the top.
They're earthbenders. Our tanks would be buried under rocks in seconds.
We could advance a division here.
It's literally his
Enemy's
first meeting.
firepower focused on that diversion. We can launch pinning attacks here and here.
You're gonna sacrifice them.
Sacrifice is a part of war.
It's a terrible plan.
What did you say? You dare question...
Enough!
There is only one way to resolve this.
Let us through! You know who I am?
Of course we do.
Yeah.
Just as we all know you're in defiance of my orders. The Yuyan archers. Ozai was gracious enough to lend them to me.
We have captured the Avatar! This is just the first step.
It's kind of a putz.
be some night, huh?
Let's hope there's less fire spitting than On's birthday.
All clear.
Is that someone new? Or is that Zuko? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who this is going to be. Yeah. Is it Ko in normal world form? Maybe? I don't know who this is. Or who it could be.
The Avatar! Stop him!
Oh, that's a lot. That sounded like Zuko just now. Oh my god. Shut up. Right. Why hadn't anyone done that yet? Right.
What are you doing?
Open the gate! Sir? Do it! Now!
Do you have a shot? Take him out.
That's why he had a mask. That's why he had an armored mask, it seems. Nice. You don't have time for this. Let's go. You already knew that. Are you gonna... No, you're not.
Goat hair or rabbit? Your calligraphy brush. Goat hair or rabbit? I know I shouldn't have taken your notebook. I'm sorry.
It's been very helpful.
It's been a lifesaver.
Right.
Really.
Goat hair. It's stiffer, more control.
A lot of the time when I was supposed to be meditating, I was actually sleeping. I always got caught. Probably didn't help that I snored.
If I catch you, I can go home. Then I can take my place as the rightful heir to the Fire Lord.
And that's what you want? To be the next Fire Lord?
Yes?
You know what the Fire Lord is doing is wrong. So you don't have to be like him. You can show some compassion.
Compassion is a sign of weakness.
Really, dude?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. I have a feeling you've been hurt more than enough.
Right.
Father? But... I'm here to duel General Lee.
My military, that's what you have insulted.
Forgive me, Father. I meant no disrespect.
Rise.
No, please, Father.
Rise! Is this everything? Give me everything!
Oh. Oh, he had a shot, and he did not take it.
Compassion is a sign of weakness.
Wow.
If we knew each other back then, do you think we could have been friends?
God, I hope he kills his father one day. Like, my God.
Have you ever wondered how you and the others were assigned this mission? The doctor is creating a special herbal balm just for you.
You held back today. Maybe you saw that as a sign of respect, but it wasn't.
Same day?
It was weakness. I have made a mistake. I've sheltered you, and it's made you soft like your mother.
Wow.
You will leave here immediately, and you are not to return. You will find, capture, and bring me the Avatar. And since you're so concerned with the 41st Division, take them with you.
Wow.
As your crew.
Wow.
We are the 41st.
Uh-huh.
And you're all alive because of my nephew's sacrifice. You're injured.
I'm fine.
We should have someone look at it.
I've dealt with worse.
Yeah.
Attention! Our prince has returned.
What's going on? They must have missed you at music night.
Shit. Cool. Okay, so this show kind of rules. Like, I've seen all the discourse, all over social media about how it's not as good as the cartoon. It's like, well, yeah, it's not. There's limitations on what they can do, and I don't know if this is going to be all of season 1. Then and now. Give or take, 20 episodes? I don't even know how many. But I'm sure they had to cut some things. I'm sure they had to cram some things. But what I've noticed, especially because I did watch comparing the show to the movie and the cartoon, all three. And where the movie missed was apparently Aang was not friendly or he wasn't a 12-year-old boy. He was just this tortured soul, and the tone was just weird and dark and M. Night Shyamalan. This is light, at least at times when it can be. I'm guessing when we saw that freaking monster with the face changing situation in the cartoon, it was also creepy as crap, as it should have been. And also the fact that, Zuko's dad did that to his face to teach him a lesson, and I'm guessing that happened in the cartoon too. I'm sure that wasn't a very silly moment. I'm sure it wasn't a bottle of laughs in that. The tone seems pretty good on the show. And, the relationship between Zuko and his mentor, the relationship between Aang and his mentor, and it's just, I'm digging the crap out of this. I'm assuming there's a fair amount of people that are watching these reactions with me that also watched the cartoon. I did not. But if it's anything like this, because I'm digging this. This is super fun and cool and interesting and layered. If it's anything like this or better than this, let me know. Because I've given a couple of animes a chance at this point. I watched a couple for the channel. Right now for our patron, our $5 backer level, patron exclusively, we're watching Attack on Titan. And that is incredible. It's messed up. I mean, it's very rarely funny. It's a pretty heavy show. But, I gave it a shot because, so many people told me it was great, and it is. I'm really enjoying it. We're halfway through season 4 right now. We're almost done. And, at the point of recording at least. But this show is it seems super fun. And, caring, love kind of is the main driving force. And, there's some darkness, obviously, especially with, Jin ain't having a good time. The Fire Lord is Jin, I'm lost. You know, like he's a prick. But like every time there's like almost a moment. There's been a couple times now where there's almost a moment where he's kind of like, oh wait, I should be kinder to my own son. And then no. And then no. He's just a prick. He's just, you know. I'm hoping. I don't know. I don't know if there's any coming back from what he's done to his own kid. Because if he's willing to do that to his own kid, what the hell does his dad do to him? Because clearly for, 100 years, Fire Nation's been rampaging the globe, trying to take everyone over. But, like, how did that translate from what the first Fire Nation did, the first Fire Lord did, when they wiped out all the Airbenders? And how is that, keep going down the list as, keeping that angry manifest destiny shit going for all the Fire Lords? Because, I'm sure it's been in the family the whole time. Maybe there's been a coup here and there because someone else is like, I can kill better than you. I don't know. But so far, this show kind of rocks. I'm digging the crap out of it. I'm hoping Zuko will... I don't know. Is he too far gone down the rabbit hole as well? You know what I mean? Because, like, we've seen it a few times now where... brief second, Aang and Zuko, who seem to be, similar histories and stuff like that, but, like, brief moment, they get along, they find some common ground, and then Zuko is like, wait a second. You're my ticket back to taking over as the rightful heir to the Fire Nation. And it's like, alright, I know it's not going to be instant, but, like, the fact that his dad burned his face. I'm surprised he's still down. Thank you guys for watching. Comments. Let me know what you thought of that one. And also let me know about the animated series, the Nickelodeon series. Which is wild to me that they had some themes. Like, if this is, like, unless they're making up the fact that his dad did it. The scar on his face. Because I have seen pictures of Zuko from the cartoon. Right? I've seen it. And yeah, he's got that scar on his face. So someone did it. I'm assuming it was his evil prick dad. Don't know. Don't have it verified. But, like, if that's the case, that's dark, man. That's dark for Nickelodeon. And I get that Nickelodeon back in the day would have some dark stuff. Like, they had Are You Afraid of the Dark? One of the greatest Canadian shows of all time. If you go back and watch that, like, today, it's adorable. It's freaking hilarious. But I remember watching that on Snick. Snick was the jam when I was a kid, and it was like, I can't believe this is on kids' TV. There's a couple that hold up. Like, there's a clown episode. Clowns always hit, so. But anyway, yeah, we'll jump into the penultimate episode here momentarily. Find out what's next. Because, like, I don't know all the beats. I don't know how seasons end. But we've seen briefly Zuko and Aang team up and clearly do pretty damn well. I mean, that's the only way you're gonna take down that Fire Lord right now. But will Zuko have the chutzpah? We'll find out. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate you. We'll talk to you next time.